ULTI.TV.
The score is 7-4 here in this pre-quarter matchup between Firestorm and HOS White. Unfortunately, the audio got mixed up in that first couple of points. I missed the first three trying to fix it and had to get Mike anyway. That pool's going out of bounds. So while they're bringing the disc back, we'll have a quick talk about what's going on. So this is elimination time at Australian Nationals. Teams have fought hard over the past 2 days, and now it's time to step up or go home. A loss here sees the teams relegated out of the top 8. A win guarantees a quarter-final berth and a top 8 place at Nationals for 2012. We have Simon Talbot with the disc. Looking, engaging the dunk, throws a short one to Louis Broad, who's in a big power position, throwing it deep down the field. HOS White score at 7-5. Firestorm went on a bit of a run there for a little while, but HOS White starting to reel it back in. So some players to watch for HOS. We've got number 2, Jake Anglovich, incredibly gifted player. Number 3, Inzi Phillip, bit of a secret weapon for HOS. He's new to the game, very athletic. And we've got Timmel with the dreads, Matt Hill, very gifted players, played worlds for the juniors, Australian side. He'll look to control the offense and handle a fair bit. He'll also play a lot of points. And then on the far right we've got Lex Linnison. He's been in the wilderness for a little while, hasn't played much ultimate, but he has the potential to come up big in this game, so keep your eye on those players. So Jake Anglovich with the ditch. Pulling for HOS White. Firestorm ignition. On offense, J-Mac in the centre of the field. Looks like Firestorm playing a bit of an isolation here. J-Mac putting up a bomb to the end zone. And Firestorm catches goal. So they steady the ship, take half, 8-5 over HOS White. A player to watch for Firestorm, John McNaughton. They say the best player ever not to play for Australia. He's really young too, only 22 or 23. Really wicked throws, very, very risky. Gets rid of the disc very quickly and it's down in the end zone before you know it, if you're playing defense. See here in the Firestorm huddle, several players are not cleated up. Firestorm have been a bit ravaged by injury. We see Jack Lilwall, he's got a shoulder injury, Spesh Davis, hamstring, and Abra Garfield there talking, he's got a hamstring. I believe there's a few others carrying niggles. Firestorm may run out of legs, but if they get a win here, they're in the top 8, which is a great result for the boys from Queensland. Just see here, Simon Talbot firing up his team, laying down the law, and letting them know how it is. Simon's on this team very much in a leadership capacity, and he's a great leader. Tells the kids exactly what they need to know, fires them up, and gets them ready to play good ultimate. Another player to watch, Adam Bowe. They call him Jangles. Wickedly fast. Once he gets in front, he's gone. You're not going to catch him. So watch out for him hitting the end zone, and generally being a strong cutter underneath for Johnny McNaughton to hit with lots of tall timber around supporting these two players. catching a hammer from Matt Hill. HOS coming out of half, get a turn and get a score, might get 8-6. A bit of a zone here by HOS. I got a cheap turn last time. We'll see what happens this time. That's a bit floaty. Sounds like a transition by things. We see HOS moving into this zone, out of this zone now. Ray Stewart with 3 arms. Doesn't have a receiver though. J-Mag is missed with a pass. Inzi with the disc, dumps off. HOS looking to centralise. Matt Hill with the disc now. Putting up a half, going deep. Inzi in there. J-Gaz. And no call on the play. The ball's been retracted. A bit of confusion on the field. A retracted call, and Rich Stewart with the disc. Throwing Scuba straight away. Free receiver, all legs limits, and got to be careful throwing those kinds of passes near him because he will make a play on it. And now the huck goes up by Firestorm into the end zone for John McNaughton, who brings it down for the score. Not the prettiest layout in the world, but then again, it's effective. Firestorm score that one 9-6 by my count, which is probably wrong. So Firestorm with the ball, playing defense now. And this one is going to be in. No, lands on the line, so it's out. This comes back to middle. No idea where the brick mark is. That was long obliterated yesterday. So Moby with the disc. We saw him hanging around in earlier points. I'm not sure if he was called off the field and given a talking to, however he was destroying the offense with exactly this kind of thing. He gets the disc, throws a blade to the far side of the field. Louis Broad putting up a big flick. It goes out the back of the end zone. Can't hit his receiver there, going long. Break straight off the bat. Really broad on the mark now. Firestorm get the reset. Oh, straight past Moby's outside. Stretch fingers. Gonna break up the field. People going around everywhere. And then the hug goes up deep. Louis Broad. Louis Broad committing the first sin and ultimate there. Not playing the disc until the disc is on the ground. He should have went and caught that. Never ever do that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home. It's a good example of what not to do. More often than not, there isn't actually a call and that score would stand. So always keep playing ultimate until the disc is on the ground. So Firestorm, get back, there is a call. And no huck. Still wrapping on the mark. Handler gets it up the line, proves to the disc. Now another up the line throw, and the block by the HOS right defender, getting right in there for that D. Maybe picks up the disc for HOS White, and then jams it straight down the field to a streaming Louis Broad, who can't get there. Louis being more of an aerial player than a ground player. Big frame, very, very hard to get over. Can't track that one down. A bit too far by Moby. Number 21, the import from France. This is tapped in. Firestorm getting good movement down the field here. See those passes, they're just stringing stuff together. And HOS White are struggling to hold the force here. These Firestorm throwers are having plenty of fun here. Moving this disc down the field, up the line throw. Firestorm right on the end zone line. Opportunity just to pound it in, doesn't. Fell in the back of the end zone with his hands up. They get the reset though. Moby switches onto him. Louis Broad moves to the dump. Hammer goes up to the fat side of the field for the score. Max Wheeler, one of the converts from Fishwick, moved over to HOS Burgundy for the season after moving to Melbourne. Keen to see him in the later stages of the game, of the tournament rather. So John McNaughton with the disc, pulling for Firestorm. Reece Stewart, massively offside, what a chump. Timmel getting the disc. Handling for HOS White. Jake Anglovich with the disc. Gets several undercuts. Throws the inside out. Firestorm playing very tight defense now. Reece Stewart on Timmel. Jake Anglovich gets the disc. Call on the field. And the disc is on 8. Disc is on 8. Coming in still in 9. There might be a little bit of a conversation about where the disc will come in. Oh, and a lovely inside out break. Tipped by Jacaz to Timmel, who throws it out in the space for Imsy for the score. Oh, Geary. That looked awkward. Hopefully the big fella's alright. Certainly has the skills to be a big part of this HOS White team. So Anglovich with the pull. And we see the HOS White team a little bit better that time. So this pull going very, very deep, landing out of bounds. Reece Stewart signalling he'll take the break. A bit of a zone now by HOS. Coops with the disc. Reece Stewart throws the scuba over the far side. Reece Stewart now. Points. Shows the disc. Good handle movement from Firestorm. But that throw goes straight to Enzi, who snaffles that one up. Jake Anglovich with the disc. Throwing a high release to Timmel. To Lex Linetson. Lex with a disc, throwing a low release. The receiver dropping that one. Unfortunately, so returned by HOS White. And now they get Firestorm get a shot at the end zone. Reece Stewart looking to drive the offense now. Reece Stewart release, not to try to his receiver, was marked by Lex. Probably a good choice. Hoops does the ballerina and then throws an interception by Lex. Nelson getting right up there for the block. Lex resetting the disc to Matt Hill. Matt Hill putting it up deep now to Enzi, who his received defender trips over and then he can't track it down. So the eternal stance. No Hail Mary there. HOS White calling for the reset. Just tapped in. Coops. Reece Stewart. Bombs a hammer across the other side of the field immediately. And then the high goes up. Inti caught out of position, but Jake Anglovich gets back there. And they both get spiked. And the Firestorm get the score. HOS White calling a timeout. This game getting away from them. So John McNaughton with an incredibly high bloody backhand pull. Being left-handed, goes the other way. So it looks like a forehand roller, but that was backhand. Moby with the disc. Firestorm throwing his own. Firestorm don't really come out in zone very much, but Luke Ward decides to take it on his shoulders and throw a bomb. And the receiver goes straight through his hands. Looks like it might have been a little bit of a falcon there. John McNaughton telling the crowd to get the hell off the line. McNaughton throwing out in the space. Firestorm, just a series of unders and then dish passes. Reset to the handler. And a break. Trevor Lovering with the disc. Trev having a great season with Firestorm. John McNaughton now. McNaughton with the disc. Throwing a long range scuba to the end zone. He's called not in. Firestorm get the reset. Foul calls. HOS white player there. Definitely not letting that guy get it to the break side, but then the open side trick goes up. Firestorm score. Firestorm well on top in this match. This is do or die now. If HOS white lose, they're relegated to the 9-16 bracket. Firestorm with a shot to go into the top 8. HOS white have got to be happy with their tournament thus far. Coming this close to being able to break into the top 8, even though being a B team, and I say that in inverted commas, HOS white have definitely picked up a bunch of 18 players though. And Inzi with the disc, struggling. The marker was all over Inzi there. I think there's a bit of contention of whether there was contact or not. I think fairly fair call by Inzi, and I can understand where the marker's coming from. You can't be happy that the thrower was holding on for it for that long, not finding anyone. So rules knowledge, I think the disc should be coming in on 8 if it's a contested foul. Don't quote me on that. Inzi throwing a flick though. Why didn't he do that on the first 3 stalls? And then a bid and a turn. I think it might have been a miscue though by the HOS white offense. Reece Stewart picks it up immediately, plays it in. HOS white transition into the zone they've got. Looks like a standard line trap and a call on the field.
Hey, what? I'm tuning you out. Tune to a different channel.
Trevor Lovering immediately resets to the handler. So as I was saying, the zone. And then another foot block and another call. So this HOS white zone, what do you look at? 3-2-2. Obviously 2 deeps. Looking to what a grab there. Jake Anglovich misreading the disc. With a Firestorm player grabbing it anyway. This zone a 3-2-2. Gives extra stability at the deep. And now there's another call on the field. So the stall will stand. My team's struggling to find options now. Look for a Reece Stewart for Firestorm or a Matt Hill from HOS white to settle things down in this handle position and start to provide resets. If this goes down, Matt Hill unable to hit Inzi Phillip. Stewart picks it up. He's got options. Finds an under. Inzi Phillip on the mark and everyone falls over. And there's a bit of a call on the field. Okay. The receiver saying he was fouled by Inzi. Inzi says, yeah, no worries, mate.
I think he's saying you're a big soft cock, actually.
4, 5, 6, 7. Coming in on 3, start 1, 2, 3.
Inzi with a very firm tap in there. Rich Stewart throwing a floaty one to the break side. Trevor Lovering in the end zone.
Oh, more controversy!
Ball's on the field. The call is in. I'll pull up a replay and have a look at that one. I think he was in first. Rich Stewart now. Firestorm boys looking a little bit worn out, but that's understandable. Day 3, and a very hard run it. Matt Hill catches the disc, plays it in. Hill gets it back again. Hill looking downfield. Several receivers. Bit of a mess around the dump position. Moby getting in the way again. Gets the disc. Killing it with the disc. Throws to the open side. That's why it told Moby to get in the middle of the field. Now he gets the disc in much better position. Moby with the disc throws a gentle open side pass. That's White still on there. They're struggling to generate now. There's too many dumps back. Louis Broad with the disc throws a break to the far side of the field. And that's White can't complete on that one. Firestorm will tap it in on the side of the field. So Rich Stewart getting a free dump there. Firestorm been generating well. You can see open cuts coming in under all the time. And then handlers moving up to receive dish passes, which is a brilliant movement. The structure of the Firestorm offense seems to be very well drilled, and there always seems to be something coming. John McNaughton in a strong position here. He'll probably look to throw this in. Gets the reset though instead. Keeps the offense moving. Firestorm still working their way down the field steadily. Great offense, great throw so far. And then the throw into the corner for the score. Firestorm show great team offense there. And a great structure moving the field. And I'm having a bit of a nap here. Long nights, long days.
Winner of YouTube.
Matt Hill, great position to be in. He has several players at the end zone for him. Gets a big meter gainer up to Moby. Moby with the disc, looking for the reset. Simon Talbot gets it. He points, tells his offense where to go, and then throws a big break to Anglovich out on the far sideline. Anglovich puts it in the end zone for the HOS White score.
Boom! Take it! That's a nice
And there's a big spike. The HOS White felt that one. And they definitely needed that to stay in this game. So 14-8. Report of the score. Matt Hill with the pull. Going up high. And then coming back. That's a terrible pull. John McNaughton bringing in for Firestorm. Throws a quick one straight over the top of the zone to Reece Stewart. Stewart resets to McNaughton, who swings HOS White in this transition zone again. 3-2-2. Not sure how many passes they're going to go for if it is a transition. And they are in man now. Max Livingston unable to inject himself into this game. Firestorm definitely a class act. And there's another score. Firestorm get the win. HOS White, the journey ends here for them. Unable to crack into the top 8, but still a chance to come top 10. Firestorm have to back up to play Fishwick. See some of the Fishwick players starting to arrive for the next match. That will be a tough match for Firestorm, obviously having played this morning, and Fishwick having the bye. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to bringing you the next match.